What is going on, guys? Poms on 7er, and that will be the last time in a while I say that video intro, because I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, but I announced a retirement from League Racing, and this will be the final video in a while which I upload with voice commentary. And yeah, this is the final race of the AOR season around Abu Dhabi, and the final League Racing highlights video on my channel for quite a while, unfortunately. Yeah, sad to say, sad to go, because it's been quite a while now, a few years I've uploaded these sort of videos, and, you know, I feel like I've got a bit of an audience, kind of a fan base as well, and these videos are usually, you know, well liked and well supported by fellow league racers, even members of the community, and such a shame to see it go, and such a shame to actually stop league racing for a while, because I will miss it, so I will miss it, not gonna lie. This SRL, and yeah. Now let's discuss a few reasons as to why I am retiring. So personally, in my personal life, I'm getting married at the end of this month. It's now April, and then all the way through May I'll be on my honeymoon, a month long. It'll be really good, really excited to look forward to that. We're going to the UK and Iceland, so that would be really cool. Might vlog it, who knows, we'll see. Might do a video on it, I don't know, we'll see. Now, when it comes to video making, I've had a few troubles. My laptop is very slow, very ancient, and I really feel like if I'm going to continue league racing and doing video making and stuff like that, I'll need better equipment. I feel like I definitely need a new PC. I want a racing wheel as well. Before I get to more of the reasons, I hope you guys love these celebrations that me and a few fellow other league racers are putting on right here. A few fellow friends in the F2 League Racing community, and lovely spectator viewpoint of us doing donuts there. Myself, Penske, Zombie, Top Banter, I think Dubstep did a few as well. One or two of us, both Saubers, both Renaults helping in there, so thanks guys, it's great to be a part of this community. And on the F1 side of things, I've been league racing now for quite a while, and I feel like my pace has increased a bit, but I haven't really gone too far. I'm still in F2, not in F1. And I feel like if I want to come back, I'd want to be in F1 tier, and I feel like I'd want to be quicker as well, with new equipment and have new challenges. Smacking the zombie there. That was a bit of an oopsie moment, but fortunately I got away with only damage and no penalties. He got away with a 5 place group penalty, unfortunate for him, but yeah, that's just unfortunate. And now we're going to on board with my quali lap. As you see, I'm on pole position so far, and in this lap I go actually even quicker, so I'll stay aboard of this, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So yeah, unfortunately there has been quite a few dramas in the Oceania community. Obviously you guys probably know the rift between community now, Team Greek, Team Ryan, bit of stupidity involved in that, and I feel like with this rift I've lost friends and contacts on either side, and it's just all a bit petty, a little bit silly really, and I've tried not to get involved, but then I've had a few controversies of my own. SRL Germany comes to mind, one or two other things as well, a few things people have said against me, and I just feel like at that point onwards, I just sort of lost enthusiasm from league race, and that's sort of when I quit. And I'm not gonna go back on my word. I'm gonna quit league race for now. As I said, I might be back in the future. We'll never know. We'll see how things pan out. But yeah, this is Abu Dhabi, the final race of the season for the AOR F2 League. I haven't won the championship, by the way. I know the last race I think I put it was in Italy, when I said I'll become a championship contender. Fortunately, it didn't happen. I had a few races which things didn't really go my way, and Externo did very well, and he has in fact won the championship, so congrats to him. And I'm still P3 in the championship, although very close to Zombie, only about 12, 13 points behind going into this round. So if I win the race and he gets lower than P5, I think I might be able to get P2 in the championship. Although that is a tall order, although to be fair, I have done myself pretty well by getting on pole position, although on the other side of that, it is on the hyper soft tyres, whereas Eggstone and Top Banter behind, both on the ultra softs. So those will definitely be ones to look out for the race and be very tough to beat. Whereas I'm committed to this two-stop. I feel like a two-stop can work here if you have the pace. The one stop obviously is still king, as it is at pretty much every track and race on the calendar. The one stop is still the preferred strategy. So in this round, I just wanted to go in, have a bit of fun, have a few battles. I got a pole position, which is a pretty good addition to that, and I just wanted a good result. So if we got a podium, that'd be great. A race win, which would be awesome, but I wasn't going in expecting that. Nice little thing there. Lovely to get an achievement on my final race as well. The one where you get a good reaction time going off the line. I didn't realise you can get a formation lap, but there you go. Apparently you could. So that was a lovely little thing to happen on my final late race in League Racing on this game as well. Obviously F1 2019 coming out in June, so who knows what's coming for that. Maybe my channel will reactivate for that. Who knows? I'm not going to confirm anything or deny anything by that. But anyway, 5 lights on the screen now. Let's try and get a good start away from Externa. 5 lights out and away we go. And it has been a fairly good start. We didn't react very well to the lights out, but we still got a pretty good launch. I think it's due to the softer tyres than Externa has. So it looks like the start has actually been pretty clean so far. Everyone getting away well. No real turn 1 instance, which is pretty good to see. Now going down towards the chicane in the first sector, getting those 2 curbs very nicely. Not hitting the bollard, but wiping those out as we're going through the hairpin. All nice and dandy, and we've got a pretty good lead so far. It's trying to stretch away, but unfortunately by lap 2-3, Externa really hasn't fallen away from us at all. In fact, over the course of like lap 2, as it runs a little bit wide there, he's actually gained quite a bit of time on us. So already the Hypersofts kind of wearing out and not doing really too good. Although to be fair, Externa's pace really is pretty good as well. So go for a dive bomb up the inside of that right hander. I don't know what he was thinking now. That really isn't an overtaking place. Now on lap 4, DRS being activated of course, and kind of a sloppy exit for me. We're going to be on the back foot, down the straight, although this is only the first of 2 DRS straights. Try and go to the inside, break the slipstream, but that's not going to really work. We're in the best mixes of fuel and DRS, but really, yeah, Externa has the pace on us down the straight. Although we're going to hold it around the outside of the chicane. We've got the inside line for this right-hander. And once again, a little bit of a sloppy exit as Externa's right at slipstream. We're going to defend the inside line. He's going to go around the outside, and his tyres are a lot more grippy and a lot better at this stage of the race. He's going to hold it around the outside. It's a good move from him if he pulls it off, and he has pulled it off, so congrats to Externa. Even at the time I said that was a pretty good move, and congrats to him. So he's got back into the first position, and he's going to be really hard to beat. I think the only way I could have beaten these guys today is if I stretched away up on this point first into the race, and unfortunately that hasn't happened. The Hyper's just wearing a bit too much here. And now we've got top Banter has overtaken us once again. All those, he goes quite wide at the chicane. We might have a look back down the outside into the second DRS straight. And let's see if we can pull off the same move Externa did around the outside of the triple chicane here. And that's what I'm trying to do. But top Banter's more alongside me, and we've got a relinquished position, unfortunately. He's got too much fresher tyres, and we don't really want to cause instant smash out of the top 2. Legion Rob, by the way, looking at me inside of that left-hander, he actually smashed a bollard across the front of my car, but he's actually doing pretty good. He qualified P3 on the grid on the Hypers, and he's actually pretty quicker than me at this stage of the race on the Hypersoft tyres. He's obviously looked after his tyres way better than I have. But at the end of lap 6, we're coming to pits now for the first of 2 ultra soft stints. We're going on the quickest compounds, the most aggressive compounds, the most aggressive strategy. And as I said, having a little bit of fun, see if I can power my way through the field and do a few overtakes. There's obviously going to be drop way down the order, as a lot of guys haven't pitted yet. Behind us, I think that's Penske, and 1 or 2 people pitted behind as well. So going on the pit lane now, the lovely underground pit exit. And now we're behind Max May, who's a newcomer to this league, I think as a reserve, but he's showed signs of speed so far. So let's see if we can get past him, and I believe it's New Zealand Venom. He's battling, also newcomer to this AOR season. So it's good to see, even with the controversies and several people leaving at the end of this season, we've got new drivers showing their face in this Oceania League. So it's pretty good to see, and hopefully it will cement a future for Oceania within AOR to cut from future seasons to come. So I can't get my words out. It's quite risky as commentary, but Max Mate there went for an audacious dive bomb down the inside of New Zealand Blood Ace, not Blood Ace, Venom I think it is, and just completely shoved him wide. But now it's our turn to get past Max Mate. We want to try and get these overtakes done as quick as possible. if you want to get further up the order and have a better chance of finishing well in this race. So all over the back of Max race. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the job done in the third sector. There's no way to overtake around there, but got the move down the inside of the first chicane in the second sector. As it's holding around outside pretty well actually. We're going to look down the inside of the hairpin, mounting that curve massively, and now we're going to side by side down the DRS straight. I've got DRS, I haven't got a slipstream though, didn't really need to go for the inside line of the hairpin, but forward and might as well, have a little bit of fun side by side action. And with the DRS, I've got position into the second chicane in between the two DRS straights. And I believe the next one up the road is TPR Edge. So, as I said before, I want to try and get through these guys as quick as possible, certainly as fast as possible, and I might still have a chance of battling, catching the leaders by the end of the race. So who knows, it's going down towards the triple chicane, but I've been punted off by Max May, a little bit of a mistake by him, and he's just shoved me wide, and I got a 3-second time penalty there, which wasn't really my fault. If it affects me towards the end of the race, I probably would try and get that removed, but yeah, let's just power on and continue with things how they are. And now we've got TPR Edge is looking quite slow ahead of us on the old tyres, obviously. He's on the exit of the hairpin and he suddenly just brakes or just doesn't accelerate out of that hairpin, nearly catches me out. I think he's trying to let me through, but that really wasn't the place to do it, unfortunately. As now, start lap 10, we got new fast lap of the race. Someone behind actually sets another fast lap. I think might even Zombie, with about 10 seconds behind on the same trajectory I am. So now we've got X-Steel and Connor Strays. We go quite wide there across those bumps. If you go too wide, you can lose the car and spin off into the barriers. I think a few people did during this race. So now looking on the outside of Connor Straight, turning it to the inside for the hairpin. He leaves the room, so thanks to him, and we got the inside line, nice traction out of the hairpin, and we should be easily able to out-drag him down the DRS straight. As the next one up the road is X-Steel on the super soft tyres, and I'm guessing he's wanting to do the alternate strategy, stretch him as long as possible, and then bolt off some fresher, aggressive tyres towards the end. So, trying to get the best run possible through the chicane, and we got pretty nice traction there. And Deal, unfortunately, will be a sitting duck for us. We got the outside line, he defended the inside quite well, but really, there's no chance to break later and hit the apex quite nicely for the chicane, and we're back at P3 already. So that's actually quite quick the move from the field. Now on lap 13, the two leaders are going to pit, and that's going to promote us back into P1, although obviously they're going to be on the super soft tyres and much fresher tyres this stage of the race, and unfortunately they're quite a bit quicker. So once again on lap 15, they're both right behind me. Top Banter actually got the lead from Externa for a little bit during that first stint, but unfortunately I think Externa really put the power down in the second stint of his race, and as they increased the gap over Top Banter as he just went down the inside there, and I couldn't really fight it. As now Top Banter's all over the back of me, but missed the apex of that corner, and he might have a look down this inside. If it's a very risky move by him, and I just sort of give him the position really, didn't really want to fight it. He is like he's not the race leader, but he's battling for the lead, and I don't really want to ruin this race, so I'll let him go. And well, I'm really focusing on the race. Right now I could be on for a podium, but the win is sort of out of the question, unfortunately now. Lap 16, depending on the new tyres, it's going to the end. Let's see if we can put a few quick laps in and retake that to P3. We've got a few cars to overtake once again. We're back down to P7 in this race. We've got Owens ahead of us on the super soft tyres. Let's see if we can catch him quickly and pass him with good ease. This commentary is actually quite tiring. I forgot how long this takes and how much it takes on your voice, but we're in the slipstream of Owens now, going down towards the end of the second DRS straight. I was thinking about dive bombing him, but he just let me through. So credit towards him. Me and Owens have had quite a few good battles through the remainder, through the second half of the season. And those battles will be showcased in my final video on this channel, which will be an AOR and probably SRL montage of this season of League Racing on F1 2018. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. That should be pretty cool. And there'll be a few battles between me and Owens, and quite a few people showcasing that as well. Hopefully that should be good. So we've got the inside line on lead drop now. Penske there runs quite wide. They're both in the super soft tyres, running long to this race, and that was very close behind Penske there. Once again, just like TPRH, didn't really accelerate the corner. I think it was lane through once again, but not really the pace to do it. So I had to take a little bit of avoiding action, but it's all fine, no damage. No issues affected really to get a nice run through the triple chicane. And back up to P3, and really, I gained like I think maybe a few seconds on the leaders, but really it didn't matter. And with a few laps to go, I made a few mistakes. I wasn't really pushing. If anything, it was the opposite. I was more just relaxed. I wasn't really in the zone anymore, and was just sort of cruising and enjoying. Yeah, terrible exit that that hairpin there. Too aggressive on the traction. The front two having a battle of their own, and Banter actually came out on top over the basis of penalties. I believe Extona had 9 seconds worth, whereas Banter only had 1 penalty. Myself, I only have 3 penalties myself. One of them obviously debatable, but there's a massive gap behind, so I will get my podium position. Nice to end the season with a podium, just like I did in Australia. I started the season with a podium and ending it with a podium as well. So it was a pretty good race. I hope you guys enjoyed, as I get to see both of the Force Indias on the wet tyres doing their own sort of celebration to mark the season off on a high. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been a pretty fun season, even though I'm not racing against the best in Oceania. It's good to race with fellow friends and just race up the top of the field for once as well, which I haven't been able to do that much unless things really go my way and I get lucky. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun, and to get a top 3 position at the end as well, not only in the race but also in the standings, as you can have a look in a second. It's been a pretty good season. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these videos on my channel. There haven't been that many lately, and I do apologise. I wish I could have uploaded more league racing highlights, but just unfortunately factors factors going on in my life, just haven't been able to, and just yeah. Hopefully there will be a future for my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the video that should be out in the next few days, the league racing montage. I want to put quite a bit of effort into that, because that will be a showcase of all the races, not all of them, but most of the races that have happened on F1 2018. It should be good. I want to put a lot of effort into that too, for you guys to watch and enjoy, really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this last commentated league race highlights, and I'll see you hopefully for the future, whatever that may bring. So see you guys then. Poms out.